These calves burned under the strain, so I disregarded the warning signs early. The summit called for singular focus. Still I left old habits behind there. Climbing became a life-altering pattern. The summit sits waiting for presence. The elevation demands absolute honesty now. Tonight I promise myself a different view. This persistence feels like liberation indeed. Now I reach past every past limitation. How I burn the doubt. The summit sits waiting for presence. My grip tightens on raw earth. Now I push past shallow fears today. How I burn the doubt. And I claim this height for myself. It tastes like untamed oxygen here. So I finally stand above the clouds, and I ignored the weight of compromise. Then I stripped away the unnecessary baggage, so I abandoned the path marked out. This history creates the new base. My grip tightens on raw earth. Now I push past shallow fears today. I reject the maps provided earlier. The ascent defines the current reality. My conviction remains absolute and tall. The spirit sheds the accumulated dust. How I burn the doubt. P-I-O-N-E-E-R. I whisper to myself, I refuse the comfort of base camp. Then I clawed at the cliffside face. Never turn back, I muttered then. My knuckles turn white and bloody sore. So I abandoned the path marked out. This history creates the new base. His calves burned under the strain, so I disregarded the warning signs early. The summit called for singular focus. Still I left old habits behind. I burned the doubt. I feel the summit finally ignite. Now I embrace the absolute stillness here. My feet planted on rock solid ground. Climbing became a life-altering pattern. We're really gonna make this work, I swear. No looking back now, alright? I breathed the clean air deep. Then I stripped away the unnecessary baggage. The summit sits waiting for presence. My grip tightens on raw earth. Just gotta believe it, I guess. New day, you know? Tonight I bet you think I need a plan. My palms are dry and my vision clears. I count the zeros past the decimal point. Still I refuse to blink while you calculate risk. This dominance requires a code to reach. The board demands a price I pay gladly. Can you manage the sudden shift? I see you stutter when the stakes rise. Out on the margins you fail to guard. Your ambition looks tiny from this height. Now I thrive where the atmosphere gets thin, and I trade my peace for a higher tier. Tell me what is worth more than this. You were always playing for a scrap. I want the entirety of the stake. Do you see why I never flinch? I sacrificed my rest for the climb. Tell me what is worth more than this. Nobody sits at my table tonight. Victory tastes like a solitary feast. My reach spans across the whole map. Your imitation mocks the real work. I surged ahead while you made excuses. My signature seals the final term here. So I never promised to leave you bread. Why would I settle for less? You preach about bonds, I broke early. I dismantled the loyalties you hide behind. This weight justifies the brutal pace. You crumble under the burden of choice. I built an apartment on jagged ground. You stood future seals the final term here.
So I never promised to leave you great.
Tell me what is worth more than this. Nobody waits for me to return. I won the war but lost everyone, and I am the victor of this deal. Why would I settle for less? Settle for less. The pursuit left me entirely empty. You preach about bonds I broke early.
You were always playing for a scrap.
I want the entirety of the steak. Still up, da-da-da. Still I wake up sensing a different weight. The static proves I reached the peak. Now I claim this summit while I scan the view. My hands grip the vision with iron force. Each breath marks the distance I conquered alone. This belongs to me, I stayed at dawn. A CLARITY burns inside my core. The path ahead glitters with promise now. Who can match the hunger I possess? I push through barriers until they broke. My own blood beats the rhythm of the wind. PERMANENCE defines this current state. Every cell vibrates with sheer intensity. I thrive in the heat of this challenge. Confidence anchors me to the highest point. My own blood beats the rhythm of the wind. Success tastes like iron and sweet nectar. I hear these echoes across the land. Industry requires a sharper, harder focus daily. PERMANENCE defines this current state. PERMANENCE defines this current state. Achievements align with my original design. My schedule demands absolute devotion and grit. What I build stands unshakable and proud. I never settle for anything less today. The resolve hardened during the long nights. Every ambition feels carved into the earth. The summit calls out to my name. I commanded the waves until they flatten. Victory stems from persistent singular aim alone. My own blood beats the rhythm of the wind. Prowess dictates where I choose to land. SUCCESS is the only target visible. I calculate the odds and adjust fast. My strategy remains flawless and quite refined. Every cell vibrates with sheer intensity. I thrive in the heat of this challenge. Confidence anchors me to the highest point. My schedule demands absolute devotion and grit. What I built stands unshakable and proud. I never settle for anything less today. My own blood beats the rhythm of the wind. Can anything interrupt this massive forward motion? I embrace the vastness I created. Reason radiates from the core outward. Confidence sustains every bold action here. We're really gonna make this work, I swear. No looking back now, alright? Just forward motion dictates my personal timeline. Tomorrow awaits the harvest I planted. The resolve hardened during the long nights. PERMANENCE defines this current state. Just gotta believe it, I guess. New day, you know? night, I bet you think I need a plan. My palms are dry and my vision clears. I count the zeros past the decimal points till I refuse to blink while you calculate risk. This dominance requires a code to reach. The board demands a price I pay gladly. Can you manage the sudden shift? I see you stutter when the stakes rise. I own the margins you fail to guard. Your ambition looks tiny from this height. Now I thrive where the atmosphere gets thin, and I trade my peace for a higher tier. Tell me what is worth more than this. You were always playing for a scrap. I want the entirety of the stake. Do you see why I never flinch? I sacrifice my rest for the climb. Tell me what is worth more than this. Nobody sits at my table tonight. Victory tastes like a solitary feast. My reach spans across the whole map. Your imitation marks the real word. I surged ahead while you made excuses. My signature seals the final term here. So I never promised to leave you bread. Why would I settle for less? You preach about bonds I broke early. Hey, hey. I dismantle the loyalties you hide behind. This way justifies the brutal pace. You crumble under the burden of choice. I built an apartment on jagged ground. You stood by what I stake claim. Tell me what is worth more than this. I am the architect of my game. Success renders the nearby faces blurry. Check the ledges you tried to hide. I be out. I-N-K-E-D once in my youth. You were always paying for a scrap. I want the entirety of the stake. Do you see why I never flinch? I sacrifice my rest for the climb. My signature seals the final term here. So I never promised to leave you bread. Tell me what is worth more than this. Nobody waits for me to return. I won the war but lost to everyone. Then I am the victor of this deal. Why would I settle for less? We're really gonna make this work. I swear, no looking back now, alright? Just forward. The pursuit left me entirely empty. You preach about bonds I broke early. You were always playing for a scrap. I want the entirety of the stake. Hey, I was thinking about that summer, you know? That one day we just kinda drove off. Now I burn the map today. Calculations are absolute now. Then calculations define the speed. And I cleared away the debris. Acceleration makes me dizzy sometimes. Still I ignored every warning sign. Mistakes remain behind me now. Move aside, I muttered. Desperation vanished weeks ago. Consequences never mattered. So I discarded all original plans. Forward remains the only way. I throw away every word you cherish. My focus keeps the grip tight. I refuse the slower pace. Ooh, everything changes in a flash. Calculations never lie at all. I strip the metal thin. S-U-R-R-E-N-D-E-R is impossible now. Gasoline flows into the pipes, I stop checking the rear view. Motivation burned itself to ash, the motor rattles my bones. I accept this frantic state. Hesitation serves no real purpose. P-R-E-S-S-U-R-E grows inside me. I remove the heavy gear, speed makes every worry disappear. I throw away every word you cherish. Velocities increase past the mark. I erase the old blueprints. Everything feels different this trip. Tuesday arrives without a map. I cut the line short, nothing drags behind me now. I replace the failing parts. Disaster might come tomorrow morning. I abandon the safe lane. I refuse the slower pace. Everything changes in a flash. Calculations never lie at all. I replace my rusted spine. Everything falls away in sparks. I strip the metal thin. Everything feels different this trip. Tuesday arrives without a map. I cut the line short. You know, I don't know, thank you for everything. I reach the jagged end. P-R-O-B-R-E-S-S requires this cause. I accept the lonely cause. Calculations prove the total win. I'm done being silent. So sit down and hear what I have to say. And I spent years erasing every jagged edge. So I polished the path until my hands burned. Mistakes vanished inside the gears of my mind. Still I built this logic while the city slept. Not a single calculation feels out of place. Everything aligns perfectly within my reach now. Do I actually own this speed? Tonight I dare myself to accelerate just once. The momentum wants to snap my resolve. Now I see the lines merging into oneness. I let the calculations wash over me. Everything creates a rhythm of absolute precision. I anticipate the surge of the outcome. My intentions possess a hunger for motion. Every step slips right into place. Every step slips right into place. I glide across the polished finish lines. Look how far I moved today, and I claim the weight of simple progress. This life feels like a frictionless dream. So I remember the days of thick resistance. My projects fail because I lack balance. Now the friction leaves me behind fast. I learned how to minimize the damage. Each decision arrives with such easy grace. The life tracks true on the alignment. Will I stop when momentum calls? I notice the way the air thins. I chase the feeling of total release. My spirit hungers for the next arrival. The plan unspools with such elegant ease. Every step slips right into place. I own the rhythm of this velocity. Everything moves ahead with effortless intent. P-R-E-C-I-S-I-O-N. Tonight I found the key. It feels like magic. I glide across the polished finish lines. Oh, look how far I moved today, and I claim the weight of simple progress. This life feels like a frictionless dream. So I remember the days of thick resistance. Everything aligns at the perfect zenith. Every step slips right into place. I own this victory, a movement I keep replaying it, you know. All the ways I kinda messed us up. This feels like a brand new life. My joy burns bright inside here. I own this victory of movement. The surface offers no protest today. Then I built a life on the singular creed. Tonight I sever ties with a world made of sand. Every atom mirror answers to my command. Still I refuse to let any other logic drive. All obstacles scatter away from this line. The weight pulls at my bones. Nothing turns me from this point. The weight pulls at my bones. Now I calculate the next move fast. My grip tightens on the iron. Now I own this solitary climb now. Nothing turns me from this point. My resolve acts as a dam, and I push back the rising flood. So I refuse to yield the ground, and I breathe the air of leaders. The vision clears before my sight. Then I burn the vessels on a hidden shore. No fallback option exists within my reach. I practice what I dare to preach. My discipline guards the gates of the plan. So I track the progress with a sharp mind. Now I calculate the next move fast. Nothing turns me from this point. The metal hardens in the forge. I seek the truth of completion. A project demands total control. I chase the summit alone today. Nothing turns me from this point. I reject the ideal drift. I anchor my feet in stone. My purpose burns like a brand. Tonight I find the lack of design. The outcome resides in my grasp. Is there space for a different way? Never blink flashes across the mind. I force the chaos into a form. I construct the spire from the void. FORCE, the outcome to manifest. This process requires every last scrap. Still I will finish the work alone. Nothing turns me from this point. I trust the instinct inside me. The challenge sharpens the blade. I stare ahead with steady lids. Now I claim the winner's cold reward. Nothing turns me from this point. I block the exit signs out. My logic governs the long way. I discard the remnants of luck, and I follow the map of myself. The summit accepts only one key. Nothing turns me from this point. I find the lack of drift. The labor defines the new man. My mandate leads to the end. So I find the peak at dawn. Everything leans on my own will. I succeed or I vanish here. My grip tightens on the iron. Now I own this solitary climb now. That one day we just kinda drove off. Still I lean into the sharp curve. Breath comes fast as I push. Every fiber snaps with raw will. This path belongs to me alone. My legs dictate what happens here. Victory is a private act now. Each blink tracks the coming end. It demands the best I possess. Can you hear the air turning gold? Sweat beads map the internal heat. I thrive where the focus sharpens. My legs dictate what happens here. Victory is a private act now. Sweat beads map the internal heat. I stand exactly where I choose. My vision locks on the goal. Every second expands until time warps. I maintain the tension within sight. Success tastes like salt and ozone. No interference enters this tight loop. I burn brighter than ever before. The finish line waits plain ahead. Determination fills the inner void fast. Nothing can stop the internal drive. I manifest what I crave here. Can you hear the air turning gold? This high point belongs to me. I sustain the current until collapse. I stand exactly where I choose. Do I stop the motion now? If I stall, the spark dies. My world depends on the push. On the push, I sprint toward the final mark. Every muscle knows the plan today. I sprint toward the final mark. I carry this fire home alone. What a moment to feel alive. The finish line feels like home. I carry this fire home alone. I earned every single burning breath. Never gonna lose this view. I finally kept the promise made. What a moment to feel alive. I'm done being silent, so sit down and hear what I have to say. I stake a claim on deeper tides. My compass finds a better true north. Captains ignore the crashing sound. Water creates a brand new path. I pull the levers toward that line. Navigation demands a focused grit. Hunger makes the map look small. Do I appear nervous today? The vessel cuts into the crest. Land drifts away behind the stern. Every fathom counts for the climb. I seek what matters for the hunt. My ambition pulls the heavy chain. Water churns beneath the wooden hook. Arrival remains a stubborn fixed fact. Possibility loses to the chosen track. Currents bow down before this ship. The world bends to where I head. The world bends to where I head. No distance frightens this steady hand. I demand the spray and the salt. A fierce thirst drives the iron wheel. Determined plans never take a rest. Shallow coves offer a weak reward. True gold waits at the deep shelf. My logbook tracks only high marks. Sailors tremble at the sight ahead. The blood races with the rising foam. Was that a flicker of doubt? No distance frightens this steady hand. Water spray tastes like plain intent. Deep basins wait under the keel. Every knot pushes the boundary out. Calculations prove the goal is near. The world bends to where I head. Hungry winds howl for a final test. Discovery ignites under the clear sun. Fortune favors the boldest ship pilot. I stand tall against the swell. Death grows under the sturdy boards. I demand the spray and the salt. A fierce thirst drives the iron wheel. Determined plans never take a rest. Shallow coves offer a weak reward. I claim the harbor as a home. No stopping this grand surging rush. The world bends to where I head. I claim the harbor as a home. No stopping this grand surging rush. Excellence defines the path of travel. I sail beyond the former sight. I keep replaying it, you know. All the ways I kinda messed us up. True grit owns the widest sea. Arrival justifies the hardest toil. Excellence defines the path of travel. I sail beyond the former sight. Still I beat the dawn again. My pace outruns the corners. Each heartbeat hits the rhythm. Still I claim the peak alone. The spirit finds the summit. So I feel the friction rise. I move because the clock tells me. So I feel the friction rise. The ambition grows so sharp. Now I ignore the empty calls. This head is purely mine. I move because the clock tells me. Tonight I trace my private path. The effort burns so sweet, and I thrive in the climb. My focus never bends. Still I PUSH until it breaks. The sound of progress hums, now I thrive where others fall. My ambition defines the map, so I choose the harder way. Every turn confirms the gain. This grit reveals the truth. I move because the clock tells me. I master every single stride. My senses remain hyper aware. The finish line draws close. Then I filter out the noise. I move because the clock tells me. I measure my own worth. The summit starts to glow. Tonight I run until I soar. My blood creates the fuel. The height belongs to me. Am I moving fast enough? The void is catching up. I see the finish line. It sits just ahead. No rest for the bold. I win the internal fight. I move because the clock tells me. I relish the rapid burn. The summit meets my feet. Still I crave the higher air. Now I never doubt the goal. I move because the clock tells me. I carve my own way. The ascent feels like bliss. My purpose is the gain. The struggle makes me real. I move because the clock tells me. I accept the constant flow. So I find the hidden gear. not settle for the top. I reach the highest point. I sit alone so well. It feels like home. The ambition grows so sharp. They believe the distance makes me weak. I prefer the jagged edge of rock. None of them understand the choice made. Only when dares follow where I tread. The drop seems miles below my feet. I ignore the lies left in valleys. Fear sounds quiet from my height. They want me to look down. You belong here, they suggest. Not once have I wavered. Who needs the validation anyway? Yeah. Fear sounds quiet from my height. They try to call me home. I prefer the thinner air. They are small to me. Nobody earns a second glance. They assume I seek their praise. I avoid the tangled mess below. GUIDES are just an excess burden. Why drag people into this void? I choose to exist solo here. Maybe they hate the lonely life. Still I find beauty in the isolation. Fear sounds quiet from my height. They are shouting from far below. I never intended to return. Just stop, they cry out. They do not know peace. My solitude feels like armor now. Fear sounds quiet from my height. They mistake independence for harm. I refuse their clumsy offers. It seems so simple today. I observe their tiny little moves. Nothing reaches me up here. My hands grip the hard ledge. PURPOSE is mine alone. Did they actually guess my goal? I find them pathetic, honestly. They cannot fathom a real escape. I never wanted to lead anyone. Fear sounds quiet from my height. I disconnect every tether today. You must belong, they say. I choose this bitter truth. They struggle with their own math. Fear sounds quiet from my height. I enjoy the distance gained. Everything below looks like dust. They want me to look down. You belong here, they suggest. Fear sounds quiet from my height. They wait for me to trip. I never stumble on this grid. Are you satisfied, they ask? I simply laugh at them. The summit owns my focus. I will never answer them. They are distant memories now. That's UMMIT. Reached at long last. Nobody follows where I go. I prep my plans while you slept sound. Nobody guessed the cards were already played. I sat back and drew my lines. The mess you made arrived on schedule. Did you think I missed the sign? Still I planned this exit years ago. Now you scramble for a simple exit. It was fixed during my own youth. Your panic looks funny from my seat. While spend time chasing after the result. It arrived well before you showed up. And it was over before it started. It was over before it started. You acted out the part perfectly. I managed every turn of the plot. You tried to run the show, and I smiled while you guessed wrong again. These files are from so long ago. I read the ending at age 20. Why bother changing a done deal? I find the irony genuinely amusing. Here you look so surprised by the outcome. DECIDED. You acted out the part perfectly.
PREVIOUS. I handled the outcome quite simply. Is it exhausting to chase ghosts?
us. My work finished while you still rested. The conclusion feels like a vacation. I locked the results in a vault. It was over before it started. I mastered this logic before dawn. Look at how hard you tried. I watched the performance from afar. It was over before it started. Ago, I prepared this outcome with ease. I managed every turn of the plot. It was over before it started. I calculated the cost years ago. You still believe you possess choices. I laughed as you missed the mark. So I planned for this entire moment. Nobody guessed my card stayed hidden. It ended while you still searched. You tried to run the show, and I smiled while you guessed wrong again. Hey, I was thinking about that summer, you know. That one day we just kinda drove off. My fingers twitch near empty air. Now I crave a grip that never arrives, and I stand braced for an impact today. These muscles demand a harder go. Still I ignore all the pain signals now, and I chase the top with singular focus. So I anticipate a swift departure now. I tremble beneath the pressing intensity. So I define the limit by current capability. Then I prepare to accept the outcome. Soon it burns, but I keep moving. I demand excellence from this frame. Tonight I measure the progress in shallow breaths. Now I ignore the plea for a pause. I define my status by hard output. I count the repetitions with precision. I endure the ache without a complaint. And I crave a win above all distractions. So I sacrifice comfort for the final stage. Then I push boundaries beyond expected levels. Tonight I rely upon grit to carry me. Can I endure this? I refuse a life of comedies. I built the foundation with plain blood. Now I anticipate a massive crash today, and I channel the pressure towards growth. It burns, but I keep moving. I define my status by hard output. So I climb past the standard limit now. Then I hunt for the peak of capacity. Tonight I admit the strain becomes too much. I force a smile despite the agony. Am I truly capable of this? Now I accept the risk of complete failure, and I chase a victory defined by me. I demand excellence from this frame. It burns, but I keep moving. I make a progress tonight, so I build this quiet with my toil. Then I crave the peak of the mountain. Tonight I know the cost of the chase. Still I find a way past the wall. You know, I don't know, thank you for it. My eyes track the highest mark. I breathe the air of intensity. I leave the distractions far behind. DDDICATION is my mantra. Yeah. I scrapped the data list today. The heavy ink refuses to dry. I cross out every past mistake. My hands remain steady while I work. Still I clear the shelves of stale ideas. Now I want only the forward motion now, and I sharpen pencils until the point snaps. I delete every archived image file. I purge the data meant to trap. It works better this way, I say. Then I organize the next chapter correctly.
Words fall away like tired leaves.
I finish the work alone tonight. Tonight I ignore all the previous drafts. Still I construct a new internal rhythm. Now I create
meaning within this sequence.
And I clean the stacks of unwanted text. I prune the branches of the plot. I move faster than previous years permitted. So I refuse to halt the current pace. Then I maintain control over this outcome. Tonight I decide where the narrative concludes. Still I write until the daybreak arrives. Now I strip away the unnecessary clutter. I polish the prose until it burns. I advance past the earlier barriers, progress, success, and I ignore the stalled production speed. So I thrive in the persistent draft mode.
Words fall away like tired leaves.
I occupy the center of the story. Then I replace the hesitation with certainty. Tonight I draft the climax with honest intent. Tonight I ignore all the previous drafts.
Still I construct a new internal rhythm. I'll finish the manuscript I promised.
And I master the arc of development.
So I celebrate the victory of focus.
Now I create
meaning within this sequence.
And I clean the stacks of unwanted text. I transform intent into tangible text. And I validate the labor I invested. Tonight I cherish the singular result achieved. Still I sustain the drive until completion.
Now I finished the job I started. I did it. I message now.
Progress.
Moving.
Finally. Just gotta believe it, I guess. New day, you know. Tonight I stand fixed at the start, ignoring shouts about the speed. Still I want this push and pull. My pace remains entirely my own. P-U-L-I-N-G toward the main goal. Still I know how much speed demands. Now I ignore the noisy crowd here. The goal gets better by meter, and I move faster than they dare. Is my aim intense enough? Let the message of limits I defy. Is my aim intense enough? So I crave the sheer momentum now. Push until I catch air. Let the message of limits I defy. Let the message of limits I defy. Don't stop, my own mind repeats. I possess this hunger so deep. The velocity makes me feel whole. Oh, let the message of limits I defy. I spring through the ignored cheers. My stamina test the burning air. P-R-E-S-S-I-G until the main turn. I reject every offer of rest. Do I want this goal badly? So I crave the sheer momentum now. Chase the wind by grip, my pace cuts through the static. I need the rapid fire beat. Why should I match their tempo? Let the message of limits I defy. I run purely for the chase. This goal dictates every single breath. Faster, harder, harder. Push until I catch L. P-R-E-S-S-I-N-G into the main turn. I reject every offer of rest. Do I want this goal badly? Is my aim intense enough? So I crave the sheer momentum now. Let the message of limits I defy. I'll make this stride my mark. This momentum satisfies my deepest want. I chase the peak of intent. My speed becomes my true home. Then I finish the long hunt now. We're really gonna make this work, I swear. No looking back now, alright? Just for a hey. F-O-double-R-R-D. I win the race at last. F-O-double-R-R-D. I push until I catch B-R-E-S-S-I-N-G into the main turn. B-R-E-S-S-I-N-G into the main turn. You hover near that steep decline. Now I view the jagged edge differently. You guess I might trip today, but I stand sure of myself, and I simply do not see danger. Still I rely on my own direction. Don't ask me to turn back now. I wanna test this air. You act surprised I leap. It feels right to drift. Do you understand my choice? Don't ask me to turn back now. My trajectory lacks any doubt. You insist I miss home. I prefer this open vista. Who taught you fear today? I cannot wait, I tell you. Look at me, define weight. I exist beyond your reach. Failure is absent from me. You question why I dare, but my ambition moves me. I wanna test this air. Don't ask me to turn back now. You linger by the ledge. My stride accelerates past you. I do. You look away. I never falter. I shout. Don't ask me to turn back now. My momentum pushes me away. You beg for safer routes. I thrive where others retreat. Is this courage or madness? You doubt me. I mutter. P-U-S-H. I ignore every warning sign. My inner vision remains focused. Stop, refuse your panic gaze. The stride defines my worth. This moment belongs to me. Do not hinder my run. Don't ask me to turn back now. I crave this sharp ascent. You offer pity, I refuse. Why must you linger there? Can you not move? I define my own limit, you seek to chain me. I soar across the gap. Will you join the fray? Go away, I want you. Don't ask me to turn back now. You are merely an anchor. I release the old weight. Can I be any clearer? It's time to let go. M-O-V-E-E. I am leaving tomorrow. No looking behind me. Don't reach for me.
I'm done being silent, so sit down and hear what I have to say. Then I push past the warnings today. Those red markers meant nothing at all. Tonight I drag the stakes from the dirt. No one watched me change the map. Each step belonged to an idea. Nobody expected a path here until now. They don't think I made it, Still I smirked while clearing the path. Just me against the steep slope. Now I knew what existed beyond reach. My hands gripped the loose earth. Still I decided where the start was. No hesitation grips my own spirit. ACHIV is the only goal. My feet made the ground you claim, and I built the foundation for myself. My feet made the ground you claim. Nobody told me how to do this. I forged every single jagged mile. The summit belongs to my vision. These legs burn from the incline. I ignored the painted symbols entirely. Who told the world it was closed? I removed every obstacle left behind. A strange calm follows my trail. I crafted a private destination today. The sense is sharpened in the wind. Nobody told me how to do this. I defined where the peak sits. Not one person gave help today. I needed only my internal fire. Now I mapped out every hidden curve. This life turns into the view. My feet made the ground you claim. Everything feels different at the top. I have no residence to visit. My history rests under the dirt, and I moved until the past vanished. I forged every single jagged mile. The summit belongs to my vision. These legs burn from the incline. I ignored the painted symbols entirely. I discovered what I could become. My success tastes like plain victory. My feet made the ground you claim. I discovered what I could become. My success tastes like plain victory. The climb was never for applause. I own this plot of earth, so I define my own real worth. I just, yeah, I keep replaying it, you know. All the ways I kinda messed us up. This era started from my desire, finally standing exactly where I belong. The climb was never for applause. I own this plot of earth.